Welcome to Bullet Point Reviews, the series where I give you my honest opinions and overall impressions of the latest games in 10 minutes or less. Today I'm going to cover the new release Claire Obscur Expedition 33. This is the debut title from independent French studio Sandfall Interactive. The best part is, this studio is only comprised of 30 people. The game itself is a turn-based RPG that takes heavy inspiration from Final Fantasy and From Software games, which I'll get into in a bit. But for now, let's get into the review. Let's start off with the first thing I loved about the game: its story. Expedition 33 is a game that delves into the cycles of grief, loss, and the ultimate goal of discovering one's identity in a world bigger than themselves. It all starts in Lumiere, a small island that has been in constant survival mode ever since the Paintress, a domineering force, started painting an ever-decreasing number on the monolith that looms over the city. With that number comes only death, in the form of a gommage, which is an event that happens once every year. People older than the number shown on the monolith fade out of existence. In order to combat the inevitable, Lumiere sends a team of expeditioners on a journey to the continent, in order to seek out and kill the Paintress. They do this once every year. The catch is, no team has ever returned. What follows is a complex story that grips you the entire way through. For the sake of keeping this video semi-spoiler free, I'm gonna keep it at that. I genuinely think this story is better experienced when you go in as blind as possible. Even the rough concept may be too much information, but that's for you to decide. Just know, this game is incredible. You know what's also incredible? The fact that almost 100% of you guys are not subscribed. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, the gameplay. The gameplay is genuinely so addicting, and I'm not even an avid fan of turn-based combat. I enjoy it occasionally, but it's not my go-to. However, this game managed to make me fucking love it. Now, much like any RPG, you've got a party of companions that each have their own set of skills and buffs. Unlike a lot of the turn-based games I've played in the past, there's a way to counter every single attack in the form of dodging or parrying. This system is very unforgiving, but it's also very rewarding. So don't expect to immediately be a god at the combat, because a lot of the fights in this game you need to fail in order to succeed. I'm pretty much saying that you're gonna get your ass kicked a lot, but you've got plenty of skills and upgrades to help you out. The power system in this game utilizes two elements called Pictos and Lumina. Both of these go hand in hand, but Pictos is essentially an upfront passive buff that can upgrade your health, speed, etc. Once you win 4 fights with the Pictos, you can then equip it as a Lumina, which is very helpful in the boss fights and just overall encounters. Speaking of which, this game has some of the best bosses I've fought in a while, and that honestly goes for all of the enemies as well. Sandfall never skipped on creativity. The appearances and even just the attacks across the different enemies are all personalized and add to the experience in ways I hadn't thought they would. This goes for the main characters as well, whose presence on screen is amplified by the actors who voice them. I mean, you've got Charlie Cox, Andy Serkis, Ben Starr, and Jennifer English, and the list keeps going. The cast is genuinely stacked, and each and every one of them poured their hearts into their roles. Just from playing the game for a few hours, you can feel the dedication from everyone involved. Each area is crafted to absolute perfection. The visuals are phenomenal, and it pairs so nicely with the beautiful soundtrack. This is also the first time I've ever played a game in Unreal Engine 5 that doesn't run like poop. I will say, this game hotboxed my room though. It borderline had me sweating. With all that being said, this game stands as a testament to the sheer amount of talent that remains in the industry. The fact that 30 people pulled off this masterful work of art is incredibly impressive, and honestly should be the standard of quality of games moving forward. Especially since Expedition 33 is only $50 and is also free on Game Pass. In my opinion, right now, this game is easily the frontrunner for Game of the Year. It's gonna take a lot to dethrone it for me. But we do have to address what I don't like, which is absolutely nothing. I genuinely love this game, and I think everybody should give it a shot. But if you've already played it and have your own opinions, feel free to let me know about them in the comments. And on that note, this is the end of the very first bullet point review. I know it was a short video, I'm trying some new stuff out, and just let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Till then, I will see you in the next one.